Okay, this reminds me of when I was in grade school. They'd give us these exams where there'd be a list of items on one side, a list of items on the other side, and we had to draw arrows from one side to the other side. It's like a matching thing. And I always found it to be, I'm not going to say difficult, but kind of confusing at times. All right, because you'd say, "Oh, I thought that's matching." You have to get your eraser out and erase the little line that you just drew. So what I want to do is talk about that. It says match the graphs in A through D with the derivatives. So what I'm going to put over here, that these are the functions. Let me get the pen back. That they're saying that these are the functions and these are the derivatives. Now my claim over here is I'd like to look at the simplest function here, and that's letter B. Now what I know about letter B is that no matter where I go along this thing, it always has the same slope, and the slope is a positive number. So I'm going to say B is going to match to a graph that's always the same positive number. I'm going to say over here. So B matches to I. All right, I got that part covered. Now the next one I'm seeing two graphs, A and D, that look somewhat similar to me. Right? They look like, downward facing parabolas, but they really do look similar. All right. So what I want to do is talk about the way I would do this over here. I'd be looking for, I'm saying these look pretty similar. They both have a zero, a tangent line that has slope 0 there. And on the left side of it, the slopes are all going to be positive numbers. And on the right side, they're all going to be negative numbers. So I want to look at a graph that sort of gives that to me. And I'm going to say this one over here. I see the slope is 0. That slope is 0 over here. And to the left of it, the slopes they're steep over here and they get less steep and go towards 0. So I'm going to say both D and A match to 3. I'm left with the last one, C, and I'm going to look at it because who knows, maybe I don't understand it, but that's a slope of 0. That's a slope of 0. Let's take a look at it. I'm kind of seeing that here. Slope 0, slope 0. It evaluates to 0, by the way. Over here, what happens? Well, looking at on between those things, I'm going to say it looks like negative slope there. Well, these are all negative. What do you mean by that? They're below the x-axis. Over here, positive slopes. Over here, positive slopes. So I'm going to say C matches with 2. All right, let's write this down. So let's see what I said. A goes to 3. Let me make sure I said that right. Yeah, I see that. And what else? D goes to 3. So D and A go to 3. What did I say? B goes to Roman numeral 1. All right? And what did I say C goes to? Again, we got to count for A, B, C, and D. And I'm almost there. C goes to 2. Again, my recommendation is to look at it. And, I'm not going to read it to you. You can read it if you want. Consider graph A. We did that, right? And I say graph A matches with 3. I see that. Graph B matches with 1. I see that. Graph C matches with 2. I see that. And graph D matches with, did they say what it matches with? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, right over here, matches with 3. Did I say that? I said that. Thank you.